Hi, this is Dan, and every quarter when I come and I talk to each of my workshop groups, I recommend several books, and I have a book today which is really, I find very fascinating. It's called Willpower, and the author's name are Baumeister and Tierney, and they're looking at willpower, and they see it as next to intelligence itself is actually the greatest determinant of personal success in the world. And that really becomes even more powerful when you get into an entrepreneurial business and you take on an entrepreneurial life. And the reason is that willpower is like a muscle, and they said you have to think about willpower the same way as you would think about your physical muscles, in the sense that they have to be exercised. You have to make your muscles stronger, and they said the main reason why people don't have willpower is that they never practice, they never exercise, just like someone expecting to be really good at an athletic sport, but they never went to the gym, they never actually worked out, they never actually utilized the muscles, but then they expect to go out and be able to play a really great game, you know, whatever sport it is. And so the interesting thing is I began thinking about it in the way they describe the things that actually build willpower. I was amazed at the correspondence to what we do with the tools in Strategic Coach. And what the authors say, and I'm kind of using them here to sort of explain why Strategic Coach tools work so well, is that they exercise your willpower. They ask you, the tools ask you to state what it is that you actually want, and everything happens kind of the way I want it to happen, and oftentimes it happens much better than I thought it was going to happen. And I think the reason is because my willpower is growing, and I was kind of thinking, I said, here I am, I'm coaching every day at a time when a lot of people my age are, playing shuffleboard in Fort Lauderdale. And I was saying, I've got a lot more willpower today than I had 10 years ago, incredibly more willpower than I had 20 years ago, and I suspect if I keep going in this direction, I'm going to have even more willpower 10 years from now. So if you think of it as a muscle, and then you realize that all these tools that we ask you to do in Strategic Coach actually build your willpower, I think you'll first of all, you'll be very excited about this because it's something that you can always be getting better at, but this is what we do in Strategic Coach.